Today, we're diving into a topic so many of us are curious about: spiritual gifts. But here's the twist: we're not talking about Hollywood-style psychic powers or seeing angels in your living room. We're talking about the quiet, everyday signs that you're spiritually attuned, even if you've spent years dismissing them as weird or too sensitive. Let me ask you, have you ever felt like you don't quite fit into the normal world? Like your emotions run deeper, your intuition feels louder, or you see patterns others miss? But then, you shrug it off, thinking everyone feels this way, right? Spoiler, they don't. The truth is, spiritual gifts aren't about being special. They're about being awake, to energy, to subtle truths, to the interconnectedness of everything. And today, I'll walk you through 5 undeniable signs you're spiritually gifted, even if you've never felt magical. If any of these resonate, I urge you to take them seriously. Your gifts are real, and they're waiting for you to embrace them. Let's begin. Sign number 1, you're an emotional sponge, and it's exhausting. Let's get real. Do crowded spaces, like malls, parties, or even family gatherings, leave you feeling drained, irritable, or even physically ill? Not because you're an introvert, but because you're absorbing the emotions of everyone around you. Spiritually gifted people often have porous energy fields. You don't just sense others' feelings, you feel them in your body. For example, your coworker's anxiety becomes a tightness in your chest. A friend's grief hits you like a wave, even if they're hiding it. You walk into a room and instantly know if there's been an argument. Here's why this happens. Empaths and highly sensitive people, HSPs, are wired to process energy on a profound level. It's not a flaw, it's a gift meant to help you heal, guide, or connect. But society labels this overreacting, so you shrink yourself. If this is you, start protecting your energy. Grounding techniques, like walking barefoot on grass, visualizing roots from your feet to the earth, or carrying black tourmaline, can help. Remember, sensitivity is your superpower. The world needs more of it. Sign number 2, your intuition isn't a gut feeling, it's a full body knowing. True intuition isn't a whisper. It's a siren, a visceral, undeniable pull toward or away from something. For spiritually gifted people, this isn't occasional. It's a constant dialogue with the universe. Like, you decline a job offer that looks perfect on paper, only to learn the company later collapses. You feel physically nauseous around someone charming, later discovering they're manipulative. You wake up with a random urge to call a loved one, and it turns out they needed you. But here's where doubt creeps in. We're taught to prioritize logic over inner wisdom. So you gaslight yourself. I'm just paranoid or I'm overthinking. Stop. That's your ego talking, not your soul. Practice distinguishing intuition from fear. Intuition feels calm and clear. Fear feels frantic and foggy. Intuition speaks in the present moment. Fear obsesses over the future. The more you trust these nudges, the louder they'll become. You're not making it up. You're tuned in. Sign number 3, your dreams are different. Do you have dreams so vivid they linger for days? Or wake up with urgent messages you can't quite decode, like symbols, warnings, or visits from past loved ones? Spiritually gifted people often receive guidance through dreams. Ancient cultures, from the Egyptians to indigenous tribes, believed dreams were a bridge to the divine. Modern science calls it subconscious processing, but you know it's more. For example, you dream of a tsunami, then experience a sudden life upheaval. A deceased relative appears to say, "I'm okay," bringing profound peace. You solve a real-life problem in a dream, as if a higher self took over. If this resonates, start a dream journal. Keep it by your bed and write immediately upon waking, even if it's fragments. Over time, you'll notice patterns. A hawk might symbolize freedom. Water could represent emotions. This is your soul's language. Learn it. Sign number 4. Nature doesn't just calm you. it speaks to you. When you're in nature, does time stop? Do you feel a deep kinship with animals, plants, or even the weather? This isn't just loving the outdoors. It's a sacred exchange. Spiritually gifted people often sense energy from trees, attract animals, like birds landing nearby or stray cats following them home. Feel physically rejuvenated by sunlight, ocean waves, or thunderstorms. This connection isn't accidental. Indigenous traditions teach that everything, rocks, rivers, wind, has a spirit. Your ability to commune with nature means you're a bridge between worlds. Feeling disconnected? Try earthing, walking barefoot on soil for 10 minutes daily. Or sit with a tree and ask it for wisdom, yes, aloud. You'll be amazed by the insights that flow. Sign number 5. The universe sends you nudges, relentlessly. You think of an old friend, they text hours later. You see repeating numbers, 111 for 44 everywhere. You stumble on a quote that answers your deepest question. These aren't coincidences. They're synchronicities. The universe's way of saying, you're on the right path. Spiritually gifted people are magnets for these signs. But if you're skeptical, you'll dismiss them as luck. Don't. Synchronicities are cosmic breadcrumbs, especially when you're at a crossroads. How to work with them? Keep a synchronicity journal. Write down every meaningful coincidence. Ask the universe for clarity before bed, like, show me a red butterfly if I should take that job. Trust that nothing is random. That song lyric, that license plate, that stranger's comment, they're all for you. The more you acknowledge these signs, the more they'll guide you. You're not imagining things. You're in a dialogue with the divine. So, how many of these signs hit home? If it's 3 or more, let me be clear, you are spiritually gifted. Not because you're chosen, but because you're paying attention in a world that's half asleep. But here's the secret, these gifts aren't for showing off. They're tools to heal, to grow, to remind others of their own light. And yes, they can feel heavy sometimes. Sensitivity in a harsh world is brave. If you're ready to step into your power, start small. Protect your energy. Trust your intuition. Document your dreams. Talk to trees. Follow the synchronicities. And if you're thinking, but what if I'm wrong? That's your fear talking. Your soul already knows the truth. Drop a comment below with the sign that resonated most. I read every single one. If this video helped you see your magic, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Don't forget to subscribe for deeper dives into spirituality and self-discovery. Thanks for watching, and remember, you're not too much. You're exactly what the world needs. Until next time.